In the heart of the town of Ouderbrook stood the old Carnegie Library at stone for bedtimestory. Its arched windows packed with decades of stories. It had been closed for renovation for 3 years. Yet every time rain fell heavily, townsfolk swore they saw a flicker of lamplight in the upper reading room, and the soft rustle of turning pages. They called her Miss Winifred Thorne, though no more officially court-listed her name. She vanished during the Great Storm of 1957, a relentless deluge that flooded the library's lower stacks and nearly drowned its collection. Winifred, the head librarian at the time, had stayed behind to save the books, refusing to leave until every volume was stacked on high shelves. She was never seen again. Some said she drowned in the rising water. Others claimed she simply dissolved into the pages she loved. But on rainy days, she returned, not as a specter draped in chains or floating through walls. No, Winifred was a ghost of habit. She wore the same tweed skirt and cardigan, her silver hair pinned neatly, spectacles perched on her nose. She moved silently through the aisles, opening warped covers, smoothing water-warped pages, setting damp spines near phantom radiators only she could feel. Children dared each other to peek through the library's rain-streaked windows on stormy afternoons. Most saw nothing, but a few, those who loved books more than candy or screens, claimed to see her, kneeling beside a puddle on the floor, using her sleeve to blot moisture from a first edition of The Secret Garden or rearranging silk poetry anthologies with gentle care. For years, the town left her in peace. Then came renovation. In early spring, workers arrived to restore the library, replacing rotted floors, installing climate control, digitizing archives. On the first rainy day of the project, the foreman, a pragmatic man named Carol, arrived to find every wet book in the basement meticulously laid out on dry tables, pages fan open with pencils. He chalked it up to the night crew, but there was no more night crew. The next storm brought more oddities. Warped maps flattened under glass window with dictionaries placed near dehumidifier vents. A children's picture book left open to a pane showing a smiling cat under an umbrella as if waiting for a child to find it. Carol mentioned it to the town historian, who simply smiled. "That'll be Winifred. She doesn't like her books wet." Skeptical but curious, Carol set up a camera. The footage from the next downpour showed nothing until the rain peaked. Then, for 17 seconds, the image flickered. A pale hand reached into frame, adjusting a leaning stack of encyclopedias. The timestampered jam 3:14 menit AM. The exact time the library's roof collapsed in 1957. Carol never spoke of it again. But he began leaving the east windows unlatched on rainy nights. And he always stacked the rarest books high. Then came Myra, a quiet 11-year-old who'd moved to Ouderbrook after her parents' divorce. Books were her refuge. She'd slip past the closed for renovation sign whenever rain drummed on the roof, drawn by a feeling she couldn't explain, like someone was saving a seat for her. One afternoon, during a thunderstorm, she found the side door ajar. Inside, the air smelled of paper, dust, and faint lavender. Rain hissed against the roof. And sir, at the end of the philosophy aisle, stood a woman in an old-fashioned cardigan, tenderly cradling a water-damaged copy of Anne of Green Gables. Myra didn't scream. She stepped forward. "You're Miss Thorne, aren't you?" she asked. The librarian looked up. Her eyes were kind, sorrowful, luminous. She didn't speak, but she nodded. "You love books too?" Myra sighed. "They help me feel less alone." A ghostly tear traced Winifred's cheek. She opened her mouth as if to speak, but only the sound of rain answered. Instead, she placed the book in Myra's hands, then pointed to a dry corner near the fireplace. "Sir, stacked neatly, were dozens of rescued novels, Treasure Island, Little Women, The Wind in the Willows, all dry, all waiting." From then on, Myra visited every rainy day. She'd bring towels, gently dabbing covers while Winifred sorted. They never spoke aloud, but they understood each other in the language of turned pages and careful spines. When the library reopened that autumn, Myra was the first to walk through its doors. She became a volunteer, then a junior librarian, and on rainy afternoons, she'd sit by the window with a stack of books, drying any to caught moisture from careless hands. The townspeople say Winifred hasn't appeared since the reopening, but Myra knows better. Sometimes, when the rain is just light and the library is quiet, she'll find a book left open on a table, pages perfectly dry, spine unbroken, a faint scent of lavender in the air. And on those days, Myra smiles, whispers thank you, and places the book back on the shelf right where someone might need it most.